brighter picture. With 10% of children under 5 stunted, they are the best performing region in Ghana. Yet 1 in 10 children still experiencing stunted growth. Action, not a cause for complacency. An adolescent pregnancy at 14% of young women in the eastern region continues to interrupt the future of our girls. These figures carry names and faces, and they are the reason this project must succeed.
That was Dr. Damien, who is the Eastern Regional Health Director. Now we'll take you to the north, where Ibrahim Mahama and the Red Clay Studios have debunked claims by DSP Jazil statement that they were attacked by a mob. He made the comments during a media briefing this morning. Ibrahim Mahama and his team were on their way for Eid prayers on Friday when they allegedly were assaulted by the Black Barrier team. He wants the group dismembered, as he believes they will go other places and inflict the same pain on other people.
Uncle tried to follow up at the station and they wouldn't let him come there to take a statement. They were even threatening him. And I remember when we were at the station, one of them even uttered a statement that if we joke, they will even kill us and nothing will happen. So the fact that some of us, we are doing, like we are making ourselves educated people, like that, we're crutching. If you don't take care, we will just use our booga and damage you and then go away and nothing will happen to you. By the time you call someone who is in power, we also know people that are in power, and this case will make the foolish case. And I said, at this point, sometimes when you get into these incidents, you just want to get your way out of it. So that was what actually transpired in that day, in the honesty of God, the God that I worship. So it was later that we went to the hospital, we did the checks, the regional minister came, the regional commander came, we went back home, and then we now had to go with my brother-in-law, Professor Amin, the director of GDC, back to the regional commander's office to go and then take a fresh statement and to take pictures and everything. Because up until the point, even when they were invited to the regional commander's office, they had denied all the claims, saying that they came to meet a mob justice and they were intervening within it. But they were actually the mob. There was no one else because everyone was trying to leave the mosque. Everyone was trying to go home. There was a complete traffic jam. So no one really had time to do anything but just trying to focus on getting to the house. So if there is anything, at least as educated as I am, at least in my sound mind, I know what I saw and what I experienced. So the point of they were not there, it was mob and then all these other things, it's absolute nonsense. Thank you very much.
And that was Ibrahim Mahama. He's the CEO for the Red Clay Studio. So we'll be joined by my colleague Christopher Marco for more on this. But before that, we take you to the Ashanti region, where the Member of Parliament for Ifidiasia Sokori, Dr. Ayu Efriye, says it is regrettable for anybody to reduce minority caucus engagement with the cocoa farmers to mere political gains. According to the former campaign coordinator for Dr. Baumia, the government is underestimating the challenges the cocoa farmers are facing with the reduction of farm gate prices. He spoke to my colleague Williams Ivan Inkum.
The Lord gave to our fathers and great-grandfathers in this area is cocoa. So, literacy, as well, diminishes towards the rural area, and the easy access to livelihood is farming. So many of the farmers also do cocoa. So they do mix profit, and many of them own cocoa farms. So you think, it's not going to affect him because this is not planting, this is not, but many of them do mix cropping in their farms. Ultimately, every farmer who does maize cropping does cocoa as well, and that is more of the one that brings a lot of money to finance the rest. And so the rural, we've gone around and seen that the rural economy is so much hit by this, and the population of us living in the center or the cities where you are okay with data, because many of the middle class people who do businesses will do importation, and therefore they are very happy with data being kept for whatever reasons that is being kept. But the more you get away from the cities towards the urban, peri-urban, to the rural areas where the populations are, the vulnerable populations are much, and where getting 20 Ghana cedis is a big deal, that is where the rural economy dwells on farming, and mostly in the middle belt on cocoa. So we have learned a lot in the process, because the value chain is just showing to us that many of the cocoa farmers are not able to take care of what would be 3 square meals a day, now taking care of their children to school, topping up their healthcare challenges in the primary healthcare area, where many of them would have to pay and top up for their health bills. It's not happening.
And you heard the voice of the Member of Parliament for Ifidiase Asokori, Dr. Ayu Ifriye, who is indicating that it's regrettable for anybody to reduce the minority caucus engagement with cocoa farmers to a mere political gain. Now we'll take you to the northern region, where the Tamale Metropolitan Assembly has indicated that it strongly is stating tomorrow will begin a massive demolition exercise of unauthorized structures on water distribution lines, which is affecting the distribution of water by the Ghana Water Company. Now, according to the Assembly, reports from the Ghana Water Company have indicated that illegal structures on water distribution lines have become rampant in the metropolis, leading to a pipe burst. The Assembly has since served notice to such individuals to move their properties or face sanctions. Now let's engage my colleague Christopher Marco for further development on this issue. Christopher, good afternoon. If you can hear me. Aside the actions
and affecting the smooth distribution of water, let's take a listen to what the Metropolitan Chief Executive of Tamale, Abu Takoro, has been saying on that particular issue.
Today, I told my people, today I'm going to sleep, because for the past 1 week, I've been going around the mosques to educate people, to appeal to people to exercise a little bit patience whilst we fix the pumps, then increase the water supply. Then we also wait for the final one from Yapetu. So today when I went, and then engineer told me that within an hour, the third pump will be fixed. Christopher, even if you use your hand to touch the machine, it looked like a new car had just been brought from the garage and started, in fact. So I promised the people of Tamale, especially the chief, the manager promised me that before this Salah, he's going to make sure that water flows around the Tamale Metro and the environment. So another challenge that I'm appealing to the people of Tamale is there are a lot of illegal structures on the waterways, the pipelines, and I'm going to assure them that anytime Ghana Water Company report an area to me, I'm going to make sure that we clear the whole place and allow the water to flow. Currently, tomorrow I'm going to work at the Katwale Road, Sahada Bar. Somebody is doing a construction on the water pipeline, which supply TTH, and we can't sit down and allow something to happen. So I've asked my physical planner to make sure that tomorrow we go and fix that place before I get there.
That was my colleague Christopher Amaku, who brought us some update as the Tamale Metropolitan Assembly is indicating that they will begin a massive demolition exercise of unauthorized structures on water distribution lines, which is affecting the distribution of water by the Ghana Water Company. And finally, before we go, the Member of Parliament Ghana is joining the world to observe World Meteorological Day today, March 23, 2026. This year's day is under the theme Observing Today, Protecting Tomorrow. The Ghana Meteo last month launched a 4th Meteorological Awareness Month. GMET has reaffirmed its commitment to strengthening observation system, enhancing public understanding of the information, and working with stakeholders across the country to build a more climate resilient Ghana. That brings us to the end of the holiday edition of the Midday News here on 3FM 92.7. For more news, please check our website at 3news.com. I am Enyunam Liga. Enjoy the holiday.